In this video, I show how I made new about page video for my Skool community. I will go through my script and how I filmed the video. Welcome to the One Person Show episode 34. I'm Samuli Eskanen. In this show, I'm building a one-person online business in public using educational content, AI tools, Skool, and meta ads. This is for entrepreneurs, coaches, and experts who want to build an online business around their expertise without a team. And you can also join my free The One Person Business Skool community, where I show how my one person online business works and post weekly updates, and link is below this video. So what has happened since the last episode? So I filmed a new about page video for the One Person Show community here, and in this video I will go through just how I made this. So first I want to talk about a little bit this about page text that you see here. And this also, I have made so many different variations about this. I can show it here. So as you can see, this is like 25 pages of different about page texts also that I have tried in this past 6 months. And finally, I started to use this version. I already have another version that ready for this that I probably want to test later, but now I go with this because I know this works, and because now I changed the about page video, I don't want to same time change this about page text. And for example, in this about page text, I first have this kind of sentence: learn how to turn your expertise into simple educational videos consistently. So one sentence like what they get when they join my community, and then second sentence who this is for, and then in just like 3 bullets like what is basically my system. And of course in the community there is much more than this, only this system, but this is basically the basics of the like the full wireframe on my system. And I wanted this to be like simple and quick to understand here. Then there is a line like what I have done in past few years. I have built more than 10 home video studios, so a credibility line, so why they should trust me. And then also like I have been posting daily now over past 200 days, and I also film 3 to 5 long form YouTube videos every week using the same content system, so more credibility here. And also I add here that I will answer all the questions and create new lessons based on what people need, and then just call to action in the end. So that is the like the about page text part, and here is the about page video script. So I will now go through this like step by step, and I will be also adding this full script on the here in the one person business community, because this is free community. And here inside the classroom I probably here how I run my business model add like specific stuff for Skool. So I will probably add this video and also this script. So the idea is that you can copy this script and then tell, for example, AI tool to create a script based on this structure, and then you should probably get like a similar structure, and also like because this structure is now for the teleprompter, so this has been easy for me, for example, then film the video with this. But I will add this on the one person business, the free community, so you can use this if you want. But first I just welcome everything in, and again tell who this community is for. Then the first slide in this script is actually, maybe I will show here. So here is I edited this video with DaVinci Resolve, and how I, by the way, filmed this video is using Ecamm Live. So because Ecamm Live, I can make these kind of scenes that you see here. So I can record my camera and then show here, like on the right side, I can show my slide deck. And this is just a scene that I created inside the eCam Live. So it's very fast to film basically any kind of videos like YouTube videos if you want. But for example, now I'm filming using Screen Studio software if you are interested, because with this software it's very easy to do this kind of, like, for example, zoom ins and things like that. So this is also a pretty cool software to use. So, but basically I tried to make so that whatever I'm showing here on the screen, let me see if I can get this a little bit bigger like this. What I'm showing in the screen, I'm also same time talking about that thing. So for example, when I say this first basically line, that where I acknowledge the pain, what my ideal clients probably are feeling, and then I just add more like, does this sound familiar about them? And then like again basically like acknowledge something that probably all my ideal clients already know. So that's why I'm saying here, so showing up consistently with video content is one of the best things you can do right now for your personal brand and knowledge business. And probably everyone will know that some way or in other. And then I talk about how like they might feel like overwhelmed because they see that these big brands, you make so much content every week. And because of that, I built my system because I want to compete with also the big brands. And then I just go to my background. So I don't know which one is easier for you to follow. But for example, here is the start this. So I will then talk about my background, and then I talk about that the biggest mistake in both of those businesses is that we never made organic content. And then in the video here, I will show like a proof that I then actually like I spent like 2 years like building like different studios, as you can see here, so that they will know that I know this stuff that I'm teaching, because I actually built like so many studios because I was just scared basically publishing videos. So I just built different studios. But because I did that, I now know how to make videos very fast, because I tried everything, because I was just scared to publish videos. So that is basically like this kind of credibility part again. And this part I'm actually thinking about, maybe I will change. Here I just basically, I don't know if this part is even necessary, but I just show like different ways how you can basically film very fast and what I've learned. And I still go on with this basically this credibility part. So there is a point where I show that current setup that I'm using here. So I just put another camera, my iPhone, filming this view that you see here. And I just wanted to show like this kind of real angle, what is going on in the behind, just to show people that I'm doing this actually and I'm real person and things like that. And after that, I will talk about my system and basically talk about that a lot. Then I have this kind of slide where I show what I learned when I have, because I have spent over like 2 million in the Facebook ads. And in the ads world, it's normal that you make like different versions of the same video or image or things like that. And this is the thing what I'm teaching, that when you're making your organic videos, you can do the same. You can make 10, 20 different hooks, just change that hook in your short form video, and you get basically 10 different or 20 different videos, but by only using that. So I talk about that, and that is like part of my system. And basically this part of the script is just where I talk about my system and show basically what it is. And in the end, then I walk through the full like classroom section. And here you can see that, let me go like this. So this part here, when I start to talk about my Skool community, when I now filmed this video, I only changed this ending because I added like new modules here on my community. In the classroom, I added these AI Brain and Cloud Cowork modules. So that's why I needed to film this again. But because I have structured my script this way, I haven't even shown my Skool community before this part. So I only then now made this new ending because there is these new modules. So it was basically much easier to refilm, and I have done this now many times. So when I change the things in my Skool community, I now only need to change this last part. So this last part is basically where I just go through my different Skool modules. So I show people what they are getting. So that's the main thing. And after that is basically I just end with this call to action. And I just show in the video also like here like what button to click. So make it very clear. So they need to click this button to join. So that is basically the full structure how I make. And yeah, I filmed this with Ecamm Live, and then I just made the bring the recording back inside DaVinci Resolve, and then I used this Firecut extension to make these subtitles. So I can show this. So Firecut is this kind of extension that you can get, and then you can easily, like for example, make captions, and you can get a ton of different versions. And you can also like remove filler words or remove silences just one click. So this is pretty cool plugin that I have been using. And yeah, that's about it about how I create these about page videos. I don't know, does this help you? Hopefully. And now I will now show my current numbers, so like I show in each of these episode. So and okay, yeah, I can show you also the new ads that I created. I just finished them. So I made a new campaign when I now changed the about page video. So I need to refresh my campaigns also. So now I created this campaign that start tomorrow, and I put here like 9 different ads. And if you are using ads, please use screenshots from your Skool classroom. So that is the reason why I make my classroom like this. So now, for example, there is easy to like have a square screenshot that I can use in an image, and every module cover and the module text is synced so that these work as an ad, basically one module at a time. But what I have been now running ads to my Skool communities, the best ad have been always the screenshot of the classroom. So that has been basically constant every time. And also I took, I don't know why now they show. So I took like screenshot on different lessons, for example, and used these as you can see here. So this has been working very, very well. And also this kind of ad where I just show my full video, full studio here, and this kind of symbol film once a week, post every day slogan. So these have been also working very well. So very like authentic and genuine images tend to work nowadays. I think it's also because there is so much AI content out there. So when you are just honest and authentic, it now is like a new thing for everyone. So yeah, but yeah, I added that here, and it's interesting to see what will happen. And here are my current numbers. So I have been in this one person show community, I have been spent 853 euros and got back like 854 euros in this month, and now it's slightly negative still, but as you can see, it start to catch up, and there is now currently 225 members. Or does that already change? Yeah, it changed, so it's 226 members because one member just joined. And in my free community, I have spent 347 euros, and have been one buyer. There was like this kind of founder pricing. I have inside my free community, these are the premium modules, these 3 here. And yeah, and it's actually currently 299 members, so 1 member more and it would be actually 300 members. So let's refresh. No, that would be a cool thing to get 300 members in this video. So yeah, that's about it for the current numbers. And here is now also, this has been pretty interesting because now I started the free trial. So there is now currently 6 people on free trial. So let's see how this starts to work, because I changed the pricing model now, this one subscription with free trial, because earlier I had like 2 tiers. So it's interesting to see how this goes. And yes, I think that's about it. And yeah, I'm now going to next to film shorter about page video for testing, because even though this current structure have been working, this is now 14 minutes video, and I want to test like very short video where I just go through the classroom, because this is now free trial, I think also shorter video should work. And by the way, for this about page, I also have these images here, like who this is for, then this classroom image, so people see what is inside the classroom. Then I made this kind of bullet points image to clearly state what they get. And then I also made this kind of image that what kind of members are inside the community currently. So that's about it. Now I think the full landing pages, I have gone through it. But that's about it for this video, and if you want to join any of my communities, the links are below this video, and I will put the next episode link right there when that is ready. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. See you on the next one. Bye bye.